Hi guys, Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury channel. And what are we doing today? We're doing a paid review. That's right, a paid review. Who's this for? This is for the American. This is paid review 23QB51. What am I wearing? I'm wearing a two-tone bluesy. That's right, guys. I'm wearing the 40mm ceramic bluesy. Absolutely love that watch. Okay, guys, let's run the intro and let's talk about this paid review. Guys, Archie Luxury on the Poor Pluta channel doing a paid review 23QB51. This is for the American. Let's jump straight in and let's do this review. Hi, Archie. This is Chris again. It's been 6 years since the previous review. Sent another $50 because you don't do shit for free. I decided to take your advice about rewarding yourself along life's journey and bought a blue Breguet Marine 5817. A watch price. Interesting indeed here. Let's bring her up. Let's bring the watch up in question. You were right. Life's not just about saving until you're 60. Life is short and you gotta live. Now he says, I ended up selling my Omega Speedmaster. Okay. He sold his Speedmaster, Man on the Moon, and the 5513. Oh, ouch. 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 Okie dokie. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. However, he says, I know you told me not to sell the 5513, but I did my best to make up for it and ended up getting a minty 14060. So that's actually the successor to the 5513. That's the ceramic. Sorry, it's the sapphire crystal pre-ceramic no date sub. Here we go. This is the watch. Really nice example there. So I ended up getting a minty 14060, and that's the no date Submariner, and using the profit to get an IWC Mark 17. Interesting. So now I've got the Marine. Oops, the Marine. That's the Breguet Marine. The 14060 and the Mark 17. Okie dokie. I've changed course and have my heart set on a Breguet now and have read many books on the history. I know they are part of the Google Ads swatch group. Mean, vicious, nasty folks, but I just love the design. Next watch will be a Breguet. He's looking at a Breguet Traditional, Breguet La Tradition 7057. And after that, a classic Breguet Classic 7337, based on one of Breguet's original pocket watches from the 1800s. Really love the dial design and finishing. Let me know your thoughts on my collection and journey so far. Would love to come to Australia someday and buy you a luxury meal and a connoisseur ice cream for dessert. No cat food here. Sincerely, Chris. P.S. Please do attach the pics to the vid. So I think this guy here has fallen head over heels in love with Breguet. And I got to be honest with you, you can't go too wrong with Breguet. I mean, Breguet is a good brand. The Breguet Marine is a nice start. That's a very good start. Um, okay, so what do I think there? Well, I must admit, I'm a little bit disappointed that you got rid of the 5513, but this is a really nice example of a 14060. This is one of my favorite Submariners. In fact, I think this looks better without the ceramic bezel. So this became the double 14060, which is ceramic bezel. But I think this looks nicer with the aluminum bezel. So I don't mind that. The IWC Mark 17, I must say, this is just classic pilot watch. This is classic IWC. I don't think it's probably something that is going to make a lot of money for you, but it is a very decent watch. It's a beautiful, just a beautiful watch, very casual, sports, elegant sort of watch. So I don't mind that at all. And then, of course, you have got so I quite like that. Then, of course, you got the Breguet Marine, which that's a really nice watch there. The Breguet Marine I'm particularly fond of. I had a couple of. I've actually owned. What have I? I've owned most of the Breguets I've had have been Type 20. That's the flyback chronograph. But I've also owned. I had a white gold Breguet. I bought it and flipped it. This was late 90s. I think it was 1999 because I remember I sold it to Shawnee in Melbourne, and it was a little manual wine, just a traditional Breguet. And I must say, Breguet makes beautiful stuff. So what do I think there? You know what? I think it's not not too bad. It's not too bad at all. I don't mind it at all. I think it's kind of cool. You've taken a bit of a journey there. You've you've got the Breguet Marine is obviously that's a really cool piece. You've got the Submariner 14060, and you have there the most beautiful you got a really beautiful well sorry you got two beautiful classics, the Breguet Marine and the Rolex 14060, and the IWC Mark 17. I think it's just a classic pilot sports sort of watch there. It's what IWC does well. So I think it's a nice collection. Would I okay, so those three are really nice. Would I get another Breguet? I think you can fall in love a bit with the fantasy. Obviously, brands, they're not what they used to be. You know, it's a bit of Breguet's, you could argue the point, it's a bit of a Phoenix brand in some regards. But I don't think getting a dress Breguet would be the end of the world. The other brand which I'd be looking at if you're a bit quirky, and I can see from your taste you are, I'd say a Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso. That's something that would fit in beautifully to this collection. It depends. So you could really get a Breguet Focus. You really could. You got a Breguet Marine, you could get a Breguet Type 20, you could get a Breguet dress. You could actually make it all Breguet if you wanted to. I don't know if I'd do that, but you've got a lot of you can play around, and that's part of the fun. I think the IWC, definitely the IWC is not something you'll make a lot of money out of. That IWCs in this market are a little bit soft, but it is a quality good watch. So, to answer your question there, what do I think? I think you're enjoying it. I think there's a lot of fun here. And I don't think there's anything wrong if you really want to push for some more Breguets. That's a great way to go. Why not give it a squirt? Why not indeed? So yeah, I don't think that's a bad way to go at all. So nice collection, nice three-piece. You can hold for a while. You don't have to race out there and buy stuff straight away. You can take it slowly. And I think it's a nice little three-piece. It's very interesting. You've got 3 different brands there now and got some nice example. A Rolex, an IWC, and a Breguet. Man, that's not bad. It's a shame you got rid of the Speedy. The Speedy was a nice, but hey, you obviously had your reasons. So, but it is a nice collection. So, yeah, I really like it. I think this collection here, nice. This is just such a usable, great collection. You can easily use the pieces, wear them, and just be content with them. So nothing wrong in the least. So guys, that's the paid review for the American. I reckon this collection is probably a 7 out of 10. I really like the 3 pieces he's chosen. A lot of thought went into it. Nice classic pieces. Guys, if you want a paid review, remember, I can't survive on Google Ads alone. Paid reviews keep me full-time on YouTube. If you want a paid review, look down in the description and organize a paid review today. The other thing is, one of my big sponsors is David SW. If you're looking at buying or selling a watch, I'd highly recommend David SW. David SW, David SW. That's who I'd recommend. Let's run the ad, and I will see you in the next one.
Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.
That's right, guys.